My brother died when I was 9 years old. He looked me in the eye and said, I will never leave you. He was going hiking the Grand Tetons, and he said, I'll never leave you. I'm coming back. I'm like, please don't go away. I don't like it when you're gone. I was the youngest. He was the oldest. There were 6 of us, and we were a team. Like, we were a sports team. And, you know, he promised he would come back, and he didn't. And my life from that moment on was about not believing anybody ever again, because you couldn't rely on a person ever again. It was my first boyfriend. It was my first crush. He was everything.
You'd never been in touch with the anger that your brother betrayed you for leaving you by dying.
Right. Yeah. I thought that was rejection because I was 9. I took it as, oh, he found another little sister that he likes better, a better family. Not that he died in a terrible accident.
Talk to me about that, because you write about it in your book. I mean, that's tremendously painful, obviously, and that helped you get in touch with why you were so angry. It was really directed more at your brother for abandoning you, for leaving you from this world. He wasn't supposed to do that. You were super close to this brother?
Yeah.
Was it painful to write about? Was it difficult to write about it?
It was difficult to get out, like, you know, like, look at me now. I can't talk about it without getting emotional, but at least now I know that that's okay to be emotional. Like, right. You don't have to fight crying. And so I fought being vulnerable for so long because, you know, he died. Then my dad basically theoretically died after that. My dad was never the same after my brother died. So the 2 men whose center of attention I had been, you know, had been pulled out from under me. And I never had a time to really unwrap that. I never went to therapy about it.
You never really talked it out.
I was really, really, really angry at my brother for dying until somebody told me. And then I could identify it. It's so easy for you to look at me and say, oh, okay, this is what happened. Your brother died. This is your problem with men.
No, you've got to connect that.
This is why you can't have a healthy relationship. This is why you don't trust men. This is why I have to be so fierce, so independent. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Yeah, I can do everything on my own.
Because even when I would talk to you off the air about men and stuff, you seem pissed off even with men. Like, I didn't see how you could be in a good relationship because you were just too fucking angry with everybody.
Right.
So now maybe you're ready for the big relationship.
I am. I think I am. And I think the key to that is actually not feeling like a whiny little bitch by saying, I do want to be in a relationship. I would love that now. I feel healthy. I feel like I understand what my shortcomings are. And I do want to be in a relationship. And for the longest time, I thought that was so weak to admit.